Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. And I'm here with a nice spring countryside vlog that I wanted to share with you. So yes, I'm excited to show you. I'm gonna jump straight in with a haul because I have some beautiful shoes I want to show you. I have some shoes from VIVAIA and I'm just looking at this collection I have here. I'm so excited because they are absolutely stunning. If there's anything that you see here, it will be linked down below and you can use the code HONOR10 for 10% off. And I'm really grateful to show you the collection. Okay, so to start off with, I have some nice pumps or even heels. I think they're kitten heels. This is a beautiful collection. It is called the Healing Garden, and I don't know if you can see the beautiful detail. The shoe is in a knitted fabric, but then it has flowers detailed all around, and I just think for springtime, this is truly stunning. I find with heels, they can be quite uncomfortable, but these are very comfortable. This is stretchy, so when you put these on, you don't feel like they're pulling at the back of your ankle. And I don't know if you can see, there is a lot of padding. VIVAIA prioritizes comfort in all of their pieces. It's definitely one that I'm so happy to have as a part of my collection. The Healing Garden design is a collaboration with an artist. They come in a variety of designs, so there's something for everyone. They have some shoes which I haven't seen before, but I'm realizing they're starting to be viral, and it's the Sneakerina. Now, the reason why they're called this is quite literally because they look like a ballet slipper, but they're also a trainer. So you can sort of have that really dainty, pretty style, but be really comfy. And again, it's so flexible, so you can just walk around. You don't feel like you're wearing something stiff that's going to dig in. I just love the cream lace detailing around, and it's just such an elegant, pretty way of wearing a shoe, but also being comfy. What I like is that you also have an option for laces. So you have your typical mesh ribbon, but then if you want something that's a bit more satiny, then you can also mix and match. And then the final shoe that I have to show you is also a Sneakerina, but it has that floral pattern around it again, as I just love these, as I can see myself wearing very pretty dresses. Have the flexibility of the other shoe, but I just like that. It's very breathable, especially for the summer weather. What I find is when it's summer and you want to wear a trainer, you can get sweaty. It's great having a mesh shoe that just is breathable and you don't feel like you're sweating away in there. I don't know if you can see, there is a really soft padding. I'll squeeze down. It's very soft, almost velvety, and that just gives more comfort to the shoe as well. And I truly love this. I just think all of the pieces are so unique. They're stylish, and you can see on the ribbon, there's beautiful flower detailing. Thank you VIVAIA for sending me these beautiful pieces. They're going to get so much wear over the spring and summer. And I'm really looking forward to choose what one I'm going to wear later when I go out for a friend's party. So if you want to see what I end up choosing, make sure you check the rest of my video out to have a look. So I've just had my hair wash. It is about 9 AM in the morning and I'm letting it air dry for once. I haven't done that in such a long time. I've just been, blowing it with a hairdryer and it's done the trick for me. But I just thought I'm using a lot of heats lately. So as it's a lovely warm day, I'm gonna just let it dry naturally, hopefully be quite quick. And I'm intrigued to see if it's gonna go frizzy or not. So I put a bit of a hair oil in the ends just to hopefully prevent that, but we'll see later on. I'm absolutely starving now, so I'm going to be making my breakfast. My hair is starting to slowly dry. It's interesting because it's drying straight, but I think it's because I brushed it. So I'm just gonna scrunch it up, see if I can encourage my natural waves, because I do actually have wavy hair. Because it's so fine, it means if I brush it when it's wet, it will dry straight. I'm about to do my skincare and I thought, why don't I just show you my skincare routine, as I've showed it on TikTok, but I haven't really gone into detail on YouTube, so I thought, why not? So I am doing, oh, by the way, I'm using this cleanser before I start talking into it. It is the Skin 1004 or 1004 Madagascar, Centella and Pool Foam. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm really getting into Korean skincare. If you are, and I mean really OG to this channel, and I mean like 2018, when I was a teenager just doing whatever, then you would have seen I've done a few Korean skincare routines. In fact, when I was quite young, probably not the best for me, I was doing, I think, 10-step Korean skincare routines, which is insane. Like, I was on the Korean skincare trend before it was even a trend. It was just popular in Korea. But I'm gonna push my hair back. And I found my skin was absolutely incredible back then. I just slowly went into Western skincare and like, it was okay, but I just missed the glass skin effect that I had from Korean skincare. Hence why I've gone back into it, but I'm just sort of, how do I word it? I've narrowed it down and I do different things at different times. So, for example, in the evenings, if I wore makeup, I would double cleanse, but during the day, I'll just do a single cleanse, otherwise it'll strip my skin. So now I'm using the Medicube Zero Pore Pads, which has AHA, BHA, panthenol, allantoin, sodium hyaluronate. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm saying that, it means nothing to me, but I just know it's good for reducing your pores. So I just use this one a couple times a week, and then I use this for the rest. It's been hard navigating what skincare products to use because I seem to have cracked it when I was younger. Like, I never really had acne. I had like the odd spots when I was due my period, but that was about it. And I'm finding my skin barrier is a lot more sensitive these days. But I am literally speaking like 7 years later. It's taken a long process to figure out what to use because I've got a whole bunch of skincare in my drawer that I just sort of got, and it just did not agree with me at all. It was just irritating my skin. And that's when I was thinking, I actually need to be a bit more intentional with this and figure out what my skin actually needs. I'm more focusing on hydration, slight anti-aging, more in the eyes. By the way, this is the Revive Serum, Ginseng and Snail Mucin. And I'm now using the Laneige Bouncy and Firm Sleeping Eye Mask. I know this is an eye mask, but I just do this a couple times a week during the day just because it just feels nice. And then when I don't use this, I use a retinol eye cream as we're getting to that age now. And then I'm using the Medicube PDRN Pink Hyaluronic Moisturizing Cream. And I think I want to get more bits from this line because I also have the Collagen Wrapping Mask, which it's the pink one, but the sun has just bleached this. I'm thinking I need to move the placement of my skincare because it is right in the sun. It's not good. And then I just finished off with some sun cream. This is like a rice and probiotic one. That is also the key for anti-aging. They always say stay out the sun, but it's hard because I really like the sun. Okay, there we go. That is my skincare routine. I will just top it off with a little bit of lip balm. So this is a Temple Spa All Talk Moisturizing Lip Balm. It's a nice one actually. I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that have so many lip balms, but I don't think I've properly ever finished one. Maybe I'll be able to finish that one before I lose it. But yeah, that is my skincare routine. And I'd say my skin's quite nice. I mean, I'm not in the sun right now, but you can see there's a bit of dewiness to it. I think I'm gonna need to sort out my hair in a minute because it is feeling a bit frizzy. And then I'm gonna get my sun hat, go outside and do some gardening because I have some borders that I need to dig up. So I thought I'd take you along with me for that as I've become a gardening gal now. So that's quite fun. As you know that I mentioned later, I am going out. So I am just wearing my gym wear today because I'm going to be getting dressed later and I'm going to be different bits and pieces. So I'm more just getting things put together. Like I want to make a cake for my friend as it's her birthday and we're going out for that. I want to see if I can start putting together an IKEA wardrobe. Don't know if it's going to be the best thing to do by myself or not. I don't know. I'm going to take a walk. So this will be ideal for walking as it's 21 degrees today. And the shoes that you saw that I was unboxing earlier, I'm going to try them on and see which works best for my outfit for tonight, and then hopefully I can vlog a tiny weeny bit from my day out. So yeah, it is quite a packed day. It's nice to have a sense of direction and knowing what exactly I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm just going to pour my tea and we're going to start building the wardrobe. Okay, so last night Matthew and I, we started taking this upstairs and thought we're going to start the wardrobe, but it just took too long. And it gets to the point where I thought we need to go to bed. So I thought I'm going to see if I can surprise him, because I looked at the instructions and I thought I can do that. It's quite simple. So I thought I'm going to surprise him as we're going to be super busy this week. Okay, so this opens out. In that case, what I'm going to do is put this right towards the end of here, just to give me as much room as possible. Now, it's a bit too heavy for me to carry, but I can just walk it over nice and easily. What's the best route for this? Because I need to open it out. And then this is meant to be flat against the wall. There we go, a bit like a book. And there we go, we have a wardrobe, mostly. I tell you what, I'm actually doing it. I need a ladder for this bit. I've done the hardest bit, which is slotting it into place and getting it open, but now it's stable, so I'm able to just, well, get this bit in. So I am well chuffed with myself. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. You know when you see something and think, oh my goodness, but actually it's okay. Right, this is where I don't know if I can do it, but we shall see. I'm almost done. It's literally just the bottom bit now. Okay, it's finally done. And actually, I mean, it's a bit of a mess because I've got lots of IKEA stuff to sort out. But actually, it was quite simple to do. It was a lot easier. When I saw the instructions and saw that it folded out, I knew, well, I can just balance it and make it hold its shape. And once I just put on the bottom and the top, it just kind of all fit in together quite nicely. So yeah, I feel quite chuffed with myself about that, because I feel like, oh, I accomplished something. So that's done. It's 12 o'clock now. I'm going to quickly have lunch off camera, and then I need to bake some cupcakes for my friend's birthday. And I've seen a picture on Pinterest, so I'm going to try aim to that, sort of like a little cupcake tower rather than an actual big cake. So we're going to build that, or we're going to make that. So my plan is, this needs to go in the oven in a second, but I'm just doing cupcakes. This is just a normal cupcake recipe that I just found on BBC Good Food. So I'm going to cook this, but the fun is going to be when I actually cook it and decorate it. And I have an idea in my head, so I'm hoping we can make it work. The timer is now on. It's funny because as I'm editing, well, not editing, as I'm filming this video, I'm realizing how not awful the quality is, but compared to my previous videos, I've really been putting in the focus and just making really lovely videos. But I just like, with vlogs, they're just more low-key and casual. Like, I can just have a conversation with you and just show what I get up to, and I don't have to worry about making all the most aesthetically pleasing camera angles, which I enjoy doing. So I am just going to do a little bit of a clean of the kitchen, but the cupcakes will be ready in 15 minutes. I'm going to let them cool and I'll be back with you when that's all done. Before I decorate, I'm planning around and playing how I'm gonna stack it. I mean, it's quite hard with one hand, but I'm thinking like this. There are gaps, so I'm just going to fill this with strawberries, and I've got pansies in the garden, so I think that could be quite cute. Then I'm going to just do a white icing, have like chopped strawberries. Then I'm just keeping it simple, so I've got some candles, which I'm just going to use a couple, but I'll tie a couple of bows on it. So I think that's going to me do. Originally we were going to get some donuts and sort of stack them to make a cake. Only issue is we couldn't find any that were like decent that we could have that were meal free. So she just sort of gave up on the idea of having a cake. So I'm going to surprise her and just make this. Although there's a chance she might buy one for herself and I'll just be here like, whoops. So we're just going to pray that she doesn't get one. And if she does, it's fine. She's got 2 cakes. But we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna be honest, I got a bit carried away and just literally decorated this without showing you, but it's done. I think it's really cute. I'm gonna put it in the fridge to let it set so this doesn't start melting or going weird, just so it just sort of keeps its shape. But I'm really happy with how it looks. I think it's really cute. I am just sorting out my outfit now. So this skirt I'm going to wear, but I'm trying to decide what exactly to wear as my top. So I'm thinking this one, which to be honest, I've debuted before on social media a lot, but I haven't worn it as this combo. And I think this paired with the heels that we looked at earlier, I think it's going to look really nice. So I think I'm going to wear the heels out of the shoes that we saw. And I just think, yeah, as a combination, this will just be really pretty. I am almost ready. You got to excuse the bed. I've just chucked stuff everywhere just as I'm trying to figure out what I'm wearing or what I'm not wearing. But I have come to the decision of the outfit I'm going to wear. Although I do feel like I need to wear jewellery to elevate it because this is looking very boring. My hair's looking a bit weird at the moment. I have them in what I call my barrel rolls. And this is how I get my hair to stay. So what I do with is I get a straightener and I just sort of like curl it and however. And then as I'm curling it, when I've done it, I just sort of twist it around my finger all amongst each other. Put a bit of hairspray and I leave it for about half an hour to an hour. I find because of the hair I have, it is wavy, but it's very fine. If I try to curl it and I don't do this, then it just falls out and it doesn't last. But I'm finding if I do this technique, it is lasting me all day and also through until tomorrow, which is amazing. And the products I use are the One United Red Kent spray, and it works incredibly, which I just put on before as it's a heat protector and it also holds. And then afterwards, I then use the Got To Be Glued hairspray, and I just do very gentle sprays. I don't want it to be too harsh and like thick, you know, like when you have too much hairspray and it just goes really crispy and it's just not it. I find if I do this, it will last me and I still have the nice softness of the waves. So Matthew's going to be here in about, I don't actually know, but I think about 20 minutes. I'm just going to do a spritz of perfume. You can probably get a better view of my outfit here. It's very cute. I love this. Then I want to get some jewellery out, but I'll decide that in a minute because I need to choose my shoe. But I am thinking, because it is dressing up, I want to dress up that bit more. I'm going to have these cream ones with the flowers because you have the blue, which sort of complements the top and it's just pretty and floral. And then I have a bag which is a similar colour to this. I think will tie it all really nicely together. They're so comfy. I feel like I can run in them. I mean, they were having a London Marathon, but I definitely couldn't do that. Not just like in heels, like in general. I can't do that. Okay, ignore the vacuum cleaner. This shows you like the reality of my life. Everything's just not put together. I'm trying to find my jewellery box. I usually keep it under my bed because it just means it's out of sight. Otherwise I've just got storage everywhere and like it's just not the prettiest. We're turning into chaos right now. Jewellery, what am I going to wear? I think I definitely need either a biggish necklace or a fine necklace and statement earrings. I do have these, which are always a handy dandy one to go for, but I think that's just too much. How about these flowers? And they'll complement my shoes because there's flowers. Okay, yes, we're going to do that. What do we think? Okay, yes, that's pretty. It's a nice statement earring. For the necklace, this is the only problem, it's all tangled now. I've got a butterfly necklace. Actually, that could be really cute. I haven't worn that in a little while, and that's very dainty. Okay, I'm gonna come back when I've decided. So she's saying here for now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. This is like the prettiest bathroom ever. I'm in London for the day for a photo shoot, so I thought I'd take you along with me. Look at this. You guys look good. Pretty. All the shops I want to go in, but can't. Oh yeah, it looks really nice here. Yeah, and then
because of how it looks like this, just push it forward a little bit. So forward. That's it. Now bring this hand over a little bit.
whoa. See. I'm back home now. I'm wearing a hat because I am about to go out. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that I do photo shoots from time to time. I really enjoy it, and it's just something that I've been doing. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll probably see the photos that I post and things I've done with different photographers. So it's just something I do on the side. It's been great fun, but I find it so tiring. Literally, after a photo shoot in London, I was done. I got on the train, I was just feeling a bit overstimulated just because there is a lot to it. It's very tiring. And I was like, okay, I've been in London for 6 hours, I'm going home. So I did that, and now it's a little while later and I'm all good now. So yes, I need a walk. I'm currently doing a 10k walk. So I've done a 6k and I just found this little stump that I'm sitting on because right here is a view of a lovely lake. It's very windy today, but it's just nice going out in the sunshine and walking. I have got a coat, but I don't really think I need it. It's okay. I'm just having a little sit down and then I'm gonna start heading back of my walk, and then eventually, well, I think I might actually end the vlog. Thank you all so much for joining me for this video and also on this walk. It's been really nice just doing another little casual vlog, which I haven't really done a casual one in such a long time. So yes, it's been a pleasure filming this. Also, let me know if you want more videos like this. And thank you so much for VIVAIA for the shoes in the beginning of the video. And I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.